Shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Ba Hashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba Hashem, Rakakwadash. The honors to the apostles, the elders. Salutations to you, sincere brothers, teaching in truth and sincerity. A lesson will be entitled Through the Fire. Lord, will you are edified. Video was inspired from the TikTok platform. As you can see, the Jasmine brand fair use. Son of Dwayne Wade.
Us learning about the trans experiences is also me just getting more comfortable with you and talking to you about things. Because, I mean, Chicago, African-American man. We talk about a lot of stuff. not to stereotype, but not often do you have a full-blown conversation with a black man. So it's hard. And there's a bit of almost like a cultural barrier sometimes to talk to black people about that kind of stuff, especially queer stuff. Man, they would not be liking us. But no, I think it was hard to break through my stereotype of you even. I think people think it's you trying to understand what being trans is like, but it was me trying to understand what you were like, because I have this image of mainly just men in general, but especially a black man is
Finished. And I remember some years back in the day, Dwayne Wade's ex-wife said that they were doing something to her children, referring to him and Gabrielle Union. Somebody said, "Oh, brother." And these people are sick too. Anyway, let's go to Leviticus chapter 18 and verse 21. And you, referring to who? Israelites, modern day Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans based on the lineage of our fathers. And you shall not let any of your seed pass through the fire to Molech. Neither shall you profane the name of your power. I am Yahweh. Again, you shall not let any of your seed pass through the fire to Molech. Molech in the Hebrew, Strong's H 4432, pronounced as Malak, which means what? King. Now, Molech was a deity of the Ammonites and Phoenicians, okay, which are tribes of Ham, to whom some Israelites sacrificed their infants in the valley of Hinnom. So way back in the day, okay, Dwayne Wade was doing this during the ancient times. Nothing is new under the sun. Let me get that precept. So let me go to Ecclesiastes (1 and 9). In the NLT, history merely repeats itself. It has all been done before. Nothing under the sun is truly new. And again, Wade was performing these rituals or rites during the ancient times. Nothing is new under the sun. According to my Google search, why did people sacrifice their children to Molech? The historical practice of child sacrifice to Molech, a deity associated with fire and particularly condemned in the Hebrew Bible, stemmed from a complex interplay of ancient Near Eastern religious beliefs and societal pressures. Appeasing the gods and seeking blessings. Hence, seeking divine favor. Ancient peoples, including those in Canaan and Phoenicia, believed that offering their most precious possessions, their children, could appease deities and secure blessings like fertility, good harvest. And in today's time, good harvest is associated with fortune and fame or protection from harm. And it's my spiritual opinion to believe Dwayne Wade did this for fortune and fame, to have a so-called good harvest. And he was turned out by Gabrielle Union. Leviticus 20:1. And Yahweh spoke unto Moses, saying, Again you shall say to the sons of Israel, whosoever he be of the sons of Israel, such as Dwayne Wade, or of the strangers that sojourn in Israel, that give any of his seed unto Molech, he shall surely be put to death. The people of the land shall stone him with stones, and I will set my face against that man, and will cut him off from among his people, because he has given his seed unto Molech to defile my sanctuary and to profane my holy name. And best believe these two individuals will be judged. The Most High is not fucking playing. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 14. And verse 23. For while they slew their children in sacrifices, such as Dwayne Wade, for a so-called good fortune, or used secret ceremonies, or made revelings of strange rites. And what made this bullshit strange, it has nothing to do with the commandments of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. So let's jump down. Verse 27. For the worshiping of idols not to be named is the beginning, the cause, and the end of all evil. All right? What goes up must come down. And I think some time ago, Dwayne Wade had a cancer scare. Okay? And it's only going to get worse. I promise you. Mark 8:36. And what do you benefit if you gain the whole world but lose your own spirit? Okay. Sending your son through the fire. And you also participating in what? Same flesh rituals or activities. Y'all know what I'm talking about. He paints his nails and everything. Look at Dwayne Wade now and compare him now to 15, 20 years ago when he first came into the league. Two different spirits. Is anything worth more than your spirit? And for Dwayne Wade, a good harvest. And he's willing, okay, to do what he has to do, regardless, to participate in Satanism to attain a good harvest, to receive fortune and fame. Lord will, this was an edifying video. Shalom.